Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Essential Collaboration. I'm Dan Cornish, the CEO and founder of Cosential, and I'm bringing this series to you each week so that we can come together and plan for the future of our industry. I'll be delivering news, knowledge, and even some opinions to give us a chance to remember that collaboration is essential, even during these times. In June 2019, more than 300,000 vacancies existed in the construction industry. By 2026, it's expected the industry will need 747,000 more employees. We must address the fact that we're experiencing a massive labor shortage in the industry. But what's to blame for this? Well, if we look at things objectively, there are several reasons that the labor shortage exists. For starters, as we mentioned last week, we're dealing with a global pandemic. While this labor shortage pre-existed the pandemic, we can investigate other economic crises and see that skilled workers who were unable to find work ultimately joined new industries or dropped out of the workforce entirely.
The housing market's latest challenge, finding young workers to build homes. Cheryl Casoni has the details on this story. Hey, Cheryl.
It's interesting, Dagan. Good morning. Young people apparently don't want to work in construction. Wall Street Journal reports the percentage of workers who are 24 years old or younger has fallen in nearly the entire country since the last housing boom that was back in 2005.
As fears continue to rise over a possible recession imminent in the United States, it might surprise you to hear that actually, by one metric, we haven't even fully recovered from the 2008 recession. Now, according to a new study, the construction industry is still short 350,000 workers, and that is a holdover from 2008. That is not nearly as many jobs as those that were lost back in 2008. That totaled nearly 1.5 million in the construction industry.
Also, baby boomers are beginning to retire in record numbers across all industries, including our own. Millennials are entering the market, but many have unrelated degrees, no training, or no connection to the industry. Ultimately, the industry is seen as outdated and not modern. So what do you do? What can you do? There is a massive opportunity for technology in the industry to modernize, attract top talent, supplement millennial needs, and find efficiencies to fill labor gaps. Only 29% of AEC firms today are leveraging that technology to automate processes or find modern practices for project delivery. The aversion to technology that the construction industry has held onto is ultimately hindering the growth. In fact, global consulting group McKinsey reported the industry has more than 1.6 trillion in opportunity potential if the industry as a whole adopted more technology. In order to attract a younger workforce and give your firm the longevity it needs, you need to think about your investments in technology. Are you relying on antiquated processes? Are you encouraging your team to live within spreadsheets? How are you going to ensure your legacy carries on without fulfilling the ever-growing vacancies that exist today? Now is the time to begin planning for this.